and welcome to today's art class. Today I'm going to be showing you all about how to create a surrealist style collage. But first, let's have a look at some of Salvador Dali's artworks to help get inspired. This is one of Dali's most famous artworks with the warped clocks that look like they are melting. Or this artwork here with the strange elephants with very long skinny legs. This artwork has a boat on the water, but instead of sails, it has butterflies. Did you notice that in some of Dali's bizarre artworks, he has some elements that have been put together in crazy ways? Today you are going to start collecting some images that you can cut out and put together in also some crazy and interesting ways. You might like to get some images from newspapers, magazines, catalogues, packaging, or you might even like to print some images out. If you don't have access to any images, then maybe you can have a go at drawing some pictures that you can then cut out and arrange in some interesting ways. Here is an example of one that I made today. First I started with a printout and I cut out all the pieces. Oh, if only it was that easy. Take your time when cutting out all the pieces so that you can get a really clean finish on all of your items. If you would like to use some of these images, I will put a link to the downloadable document in the comments below. Once you have cut out all of the elements, you can then start to arrange them in bizarre and crazy ways. This camel, I've added some fruit to the back and I'm going to give it some snake legs. Now because I don't need the second half of the legs, I'm going to start by trimming them away and then I'm going to look at adding the snakes. Now you can see that the snakes are a little bit smaller than the width of the leg. So what that means is when I glue the snake down, I will then go over and trim down the camel's leg to make it a seamless attachment. Making the join the same thickness can help to make our surrealist collage artworks really look crazy and bizarre. Now time to glue down the fruit. Fantastic! One item finished. The next one that I'm going to use is the moth wings with the bare head and the legs. You can see I've added the head to the front of the wings, however I've added the legs behind. What should I do next? How about a tiger body with a hand at the end? Now I can see that these two items don't match up perfectly, so I'm going to line them up with the top of the sleeve and then I'm going to trim it down to give it a seamless join. Alright, I've got 5 glasses and 5 animals. What I'm going to do next is add one animal coming out of each glass. The first thing that you might need to do is trim off any excess. This fish has a lot of extra pieces that I don't need, so I'm going to just chop them off to make it a bit easier. Now I'm going to do a crocodile and I'll do another fish. You can see I'm cutting off about half of the fish's body because I won't need that for this collage. The last two I'm going to add are 2 birds poking their heads out of these glasses. Just going to straighten this one up and then trim off the excess on the side, and I'm going to curve it around to give it a more seamless join. Fantastic! I now have all of my finished collage pieces. I can't wait to put them with my background next week. They are going to look amazing. Once you have all of your parts, hold on to them. We're not gluing them down just yet. You might like to put them safely in a container or a snap lock bag so that they can be kept dry, safe and crinkle free, ready for next week when we add them to our background. Next week we'll be looking all about how to create a spectacular background for you to then glue your collages onto. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time.